to say a pleasant welcome to my colleagues, and you can go ahead from here.
Good morning or good afternoon to every one of you. It's a pleasure to be here every time to interact with the press and to also update the Liberian people about our progress and the football development we are trying to carry on. It's a pleasure for me being here. And relating to my team, we are trying our best every day. We're trying our best every day to make sure that the children progress. And developmental strategy put in place should always be sincere. And we aim that one day the Liberians will see reason of celebrating this thing. That one day we will joke it on the street. That one day Liberia football anger will come back. And now we are all anger for victory. We want everything positive. But it's not an easy task. We are trying our best to reach there. We will reach there by the power of the Almighty Allah. We will reach there. And I think I will give the floor to the journalists to ask their questions. And rest assured that we will answer every little question you ask because I wanted that place to get clarity. Thanks for having me and the floor speaking to all journalists.
Okay, thank you very much.
How prepared is the U17 of Liberia ahead of their feature in Austria?
If you use the word prepare, I will say yes, we are prepared, but you should know that we are doing preparation. So going to Austria is not because we're going to win there or going to play extra football that people have not seen before. No, we are going to implement what we have been training on, and then we will go there and prepare because our preparation in Austria will lead us to Keita, which is the most important part of this journey. Keita is the WAF, the qualification to African Youth Tournament. That means the U17 African combination. So our aim is to go Keita and qualify the team to African combination. So Austria is our out of preparation, so we're going to get prepared. So we're prepared to go, we're going to get prepared.
Okay. I will take a question from Giant Tumu of Page Africa.
Coach, thank you for honoring the invitation. You played proudly at the one time you won 2-0 against Morocco. We saw your team way of playing. Are you going to keep to that philosophy, knowing that the Europeans have a very unique way of play? And second concern is that you are going to a country in Austria in Europe, kind of like a different atmosphere, different environment. Do you think that your players can cope with it? And looking at the fact that the country have a very huge crowd, no crowd, less supporter, how do you think your players can also cope?
Please repeat your questions. I want you to go one at a time.
Yeah, these
questions. During my playing days, if you have a record of me, maybe my whole career, if I dribble players, maybe I never reach to 10. I was a player who used to love passing. And the possession play was part of me when I was playing. So as a coach, that is the philosophy I have. And that is where I try to develop myself as a coach, to have that philosophy in place. And so my team, any team for that matter, is not Liberia alone. Get my record in Canada. Call Canada, anyone you know in Canada will call, the journalists in Canada will call, the federation will tell you. People used to call my team always the possession team, but that is what I'm going to do. I dominate every league with possession. I'm not winning the league, but playing good football is part of me. That's my philosophy, and that is what I'm trying to implement in that world. Not just for this U17, but I'm trying to do this for the entire country. That one day we'll sit down and say, yes, we have another Guardiola in that world. If we shall go, I'm jealous. I will not be Guardiola. Brother is Guardiola. But I will be more than Guardiola. Time to come. That's my aim. Inshallah, God give me the strength, the Lord, we go forward. That is my choice. But my philosophy remains the same. This 50, everywhere, this football. Win a game is a good football. Winning game is two things. Winning with score and winning with good football. So the first thing after this, winning with good football. And win the good football game, then the score counts. Then when we win the second one, which is scoring goal to win this effort. But the children for now, they will play football everywhere. Crowd or no crowd, they will play football. And they play good football. And people will love their game.
Just the atmosphere.
No. We'll come back to it. So let's hear from Mohamed Solomon tomorrow.
And you have 4 matches that you will play in Austria. Are there expectations, for you as a coach and the group you're working with? They're all young lads and there are tons of opportunities there in Europe. Do you have any extra expectation? And you can just run through maybe the matches.
As I always say, my expectation is always to see good football for my kids. Because my expectation is for the world to recognize Liberia for good football. That's my expectation always. My expectation is for the Austrian to be witness to what the Liberian kids will do in the Austria. My expectation is to get us prepared there. Everything we do, we have training session there, we have games to play. So we'll have more time to get ourselves prepared and come over and go to Cape Verde. That's my expectation. My expectation to win games there, sorry for the one, I don't care. Win or loss, I don't care. What I care about is my players should get prepared. Because we are going to another place where you have so many factors. You have the weather. You have the environment. You have places where children have never seen before. So these are things you can work on players. But I hope that my players will not be taken away from it and they will keep focused. So our expectation is to get prepared, and go to Cape Verde with that preparation in us. That's our expectation.
Let's hear from Anthony Kukwe.
Going to Cape Verde with the aim of qualifying for the U17 AFCON. Are you going to maintain the same breed of players, or are there going to be additional players added to the squad when you travel to Cape Verde for the AFCON qualifiers?
For this question, because I have been approached by so many people. They want I plan to stop. I want them to stop. Sorry to say, 4 million Liberians, we are all coaches. We can work together. Football team, or football group, or soccer group, we have certain quality I look for. And there are certain way of teaching these kids. If anyone is coming to this team now, you have to be someone who can talk fast to our program, to what we teach you. No disrespect to anybody. I hear people say, I play against Morocco one. It made me laugh. It made me sick in a way that, wow, is this coming from Liberia? You do on one now? That is something you just imagine something that is not here. How a team will play on one now? But Liberian people forget to know. This team will not play Liberian football. This team will not play the way we used to see team play here. This team is different. This is the waking up team for Liberia. Now let's wake up and change our whole dynamic. Because one thing I want to know, against Morocco, we have strategies in place. We did not come to play against Morocco because we want to play against them. No, we have strategies. One, our strategy was one. Our number 9, which was Vasco Sumo, our striker point. Vasco, you have nothing to do today. Just walk behind the defenders. Because we know Morocco way of style. Okay, they only play for the defense, 1 or 2 passes, they kick for right wing or left wing. They are dangerous for the wings. So put the pressure on them, wanting to keep. When they keep, we win the ball. When we win the ball, we keep the ball. We keep the ball and Morocco will get frustrated. So we're trying to make them, we're trying to get the Morocco frustrated that they should stop. They're happy. Vasco, put pressure. Watch the game. Vasco makes goal. And not Vasco. My team, I have no special number 9. I always play with 11 number 9. 11 number 9. If you look at my team record, my higher goal scorer today is not number 9, it's a midfielder, Sam Moses. And if you look at my team, my struggle that I get on my team that I point my biggest struggle is Jonathan Freeman. He didn't play more goal struggle, he played the wings. That shows that my team, we don't have specific position. We play, every player play anywhere. So playing the kind of football, I want that player to stop sitting down and just justify things about themselves. Oh, they don't have this, they don't do this. We play game Morocco. You are fun. We score 2 goals. Watch the video again. Maybe last night, we watch it. Watch the video. People say, someone will play your half. I want to ask you guys one question too. I'm playing Morocco, being a 2-0. I want to show to the appearance that the flexible game place, which is our Tao, is in place. We want to show to the appearance that we play Tao. We're not just in Tao. We scored 2 goals already. The Moroccan coach, you know, with the coaches, we don't know, you should understand us. When we're on the touch, we coach 2 teams. We coach our team and we also coach the opponent coach. We're looking at him. We want to see his action. I'm looking at my team, I'm looking at him. When I saw him telling his players to fall back, I told my deputy, I said, we win this game, this is not 6-4. And I called my captain, I told him, let's take back to let it come. Get 2 goals already. And let it come, I don't teach my players to cheat. Like football league here, when one team leading 1-0 or 2-0, when the game is about 10 minutes to go, everybody see, you want to play 4 years, another player go 4 years. I will not teach my children to cheat because the game is important, the minute is important for us. Let's show what we can do. So keep the ball in our half of style, that's it to keep the game closed down. No falling down, no delay on the ground, but delay with the ball. So it worked for us. So what you guys want us to do? You guys want us to play like we are on the farm, watching on the farm to cover us? No. So our team, we get a strategy in place. Nigerians will talk. We respect them. We respect their opinions. We respect their opinions. But what we have to do, we do it. We don't just come to feet, play, we come with strategies. Our strategy work in this Morocco. So anything we play against that team with strategies. We play other teams here. We play Nima United. We play this guy. We play other teams. Nima United, if we don't have number 9, people complain about have number 9. We don't have number 9. How will we beat United first game 2-0? We came back second game, we beat 1-0. We play against Barrow, we scored 3 goals against Barrow. No, we don't have number 9 stay, right? But no, that's not us. We are a team with tactical strategy already in place. If we want to score anytime, trust me, it's not something I'm trying to praise the children. If we want to score anytime, we can use our strategy to score. If we don't score, that's football team. But we get strategy to score. And we will work in the moment.
Okay,
addition to the team.
In short, the addition, no addition, there will be addition if the time comes, if there's a cost. One example is Canada School. Canada School is on the team now. I have players with me years ago. I had Liberia is not going on the trip. I have Victor Tar, not going on the trip. I have Prince Too, Candy is not going on the trip. I have Isaac Hammer, not going on the trip. And these are kids that have been with me for years. Because of what? Sometimes we see players that fit the program. Again, Canada School trained with us before Nima United game. He came 2 times. I went to Nima United game. He played extremely football, good. Then I recruited him on the list. It's more in Austria. Is that not an example to your question? Yes. If we have the players like a top fast, of course we should not. It's a national team, it's not a close team. National team is for every player in this country. But we cannot play everybody at the same time. We have to go gradually. Gradually and see who can fit the team, the player, that person for our team.
Okay, I will take a consent from Evan for the truth reference.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. I got 2 questions.
How many 3?
Can you just give us the background of this trip to Austria? Because many people don't know who the initiator of the whole trip. And 2, you'll be playing in the WAFU because the likes of Senegal, Mali, and Bissau and other countries are very good in this program. Are you thinking about them as well? And lastly, you can charge with little resources yet to see your team perform at there many challenges for you as a coach and as a team going for semi football?
So I'm not good at
The first one is the background of the trip.
Is the background of the trip. The background of the trip. First, I will say thanks to the Liberia Football Association. Thanks to our president, Mr. Musa Raji. Thanks to Mr. Sekou Kone. Thanks to all the EC members. Thanks to the national government too. Well, this trip was organized. First day the trip was about going there ourselves. Like by Eddie Swift, the agent of RNG. He came over, he saw a play. He said, Keita, we can carry this team to Austria to play. I said, yeah, of course. I said, get me some friendly games and we'll come by ourselves. He said, yeah, no problem. So after Eddie called me one day, he said, Keita, we have agreed to take this team to Austria. I said, in which way? He said, we will sponsor the trip. So we are going there. The LFA sponsor 70% of the tickets. The LFA bought 17 tickets and also sponsor the team to go to Senegal. The tickets to also come back for visa. The guys in Austria offer 15 tickets and everything in Austria, the lodging, transportation, feeding, everything we gather in Austria are all paid for by our Austrian partners. So this is a huge project, and true speaking, I would really say thanks to Eddie Smith and his partner Roland, who is initiating all these things, and also big thanks to our Liberia Football Association, especially our president, Mr. Raji, who do everything for it to be possible, and Sekou Kone, who did all the traveling to Ghana, negotiated with the guys from Austria, come back and go Senegal. They all work immensely, they did work for us, and then that's how the trip came about. And I'm happy that at least tomorrow with the partner we want to go, because many people didn't believe in the project, is on course, thank God.
Yeah, you will be competing like against the likes of Senegal and Mali. How prepared me? Are you worried about them? Did they go good youth program as well?
The question is, Morocco game should tell you, Morocco game is the answer to everybody. Morocco game is the answer. Show me another country that I have good youth program in Morocco. Morocco have the best academy in Africa today, Mami 6. And they have Mami 6 players on the team. They have players on the team for Chelsea, from Frankfurt, from Espana, from Barcelona, from Paris, PSG, from Marseille. Go and check their list, you'll see it. And they have players from Mami 6 Academy, which is the best academy in Africa. And you saw the game. We did not just pick Morocco, but we try to tell our players that relax, support us, pray for us. We will be there, we will carry the country flag. We will not win all games, but we will try our best. We will try our best to do everything that our brains smart. That brains are important to us. I'm not worried about myself. Everything I'm doing in this country, I'm not about myself. I don't care about myself. I care about that people. I care about that business. So the children, they care about that people. They care about that business. So we are all working hard to go out there and compete against anything. We us as football. We you as football. But no country will come against us to say, yeah, we're going to destroy that work. So that's our aim. We're competing.
And then the last one, he talked about the budget, the support from
challenges for you, but you got the case all the time. Financially, maybe.
Well, the day I make up my mind, the day I make my mind from Canada, I say I'm going back to my country to help. I knew about all these challenges. So I'm in it now. I don't need to compete. Who are I competing to? I'm a Liberian. Should I compete to who? Who will solve that problem? Nobody Liberian. So I'm here. We have to solve it. No matter the challenges, we'll solve it ourselves. We'll solve it with everybody. I'm part of this. I'm part of the problem. So we need to find solution with all. So just to answer you, but any challenges, any challenge we get in this country, we have to face it. As for me, very happy to face it. And I will do everything to make that people to believe in us. See, we are here. I will do the work for them.
Christopher Walker from Page Africa.
Coach Keita, just a follow-up to Edwin's question. We saw your team play against Morocco, and you tried to build up from the back. In an instant, you have a game that you are being over pressure. How do we expect you to play? Will we see a new style of play, because you keep talking about a tower? So wherein you have a team that close you down with a tower, how do we expect to come out of it? So my second question is, you brought few foreign players or Liberian players out there, guys from Belgium and America. Do you hope to see them in your team, probably for the WAFU or going to Austria?
Let me answer the second question and go to the first question. The second question is, as we're heading for Austria, Aye Miller is heading to Austria too. And Heron Johnson is heading to Austria too. But unfortunately, Heron Johnson is 2005, so he's 17 days here, so he can fit the problem, because last year he'll be 18. So Cav not accept that, but he's going to play the friendly game with us. But Aye is a 2006 one, so he fit the program. So Aye is part of our program, he's part of the team. From Austria, Aye will be back and come for the WAFU tournament. So we have that hope that Aye is getting prepared always, he's happy about it. And we're still looking up there for the WAFU to see the other players being abroad and abroad. We do is hoping. We want the best. We want the best, we do is hoping. Your first question.
If you're being closed down, aggressive.
So I want to ask you too, as a journalist who analyze games, or team that play possession football, can they be closed down by any opponent?
It's possible.
Okay. In which way I want to know? So
we have the next of Barcelona playing against Jose Mourinho's side, and Jose Mourinho probably he defended for the 90th minute. And he gave Barcelona a hard time to break through, so that's why.
Yeah, but that's why I asked the question.
The question is
close down means you can play.
So he will still keep the ball and go on to lose.
Yeah, so close down means you can play.
You will lose the game, but you will still keep the ball.
I will play my traditional football, which is Tawo. Sorry, I won't call it Tiki Taka. It's not our language. It's a Spanish language. Our language is Tawo. So we'll play Tawo. And if you close us down in your defense to say you close the game that you don't want to score, then people say, I call it. Yeah, so it's a business. So it's a business, right? So we will play our football. But guess what? No matter how you defend, no matter what you do, we have strategy to break you down in school. No matter what you do. So I will not unveil all my strategy to journalists. That is our secret. But we'll score no matter what you do.
I have one comment.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, Coach Keita, thank you very much for this opportunity. Yeah, going to the WAFU, we are looking at the Liberian team. It's very, very useful, especially in such tournament. Mostly, we observe most of our African colleagues evidently carry sometimes most of the over each player, mostly in body structure. And looking at our kids, they are much younger, and even though they can play, well, they are going against teams that have both qualities on the ball and they will body structure. And coming back in our country, we have players who have such emerged quality, and also 16 and 15 years. But yeah, they are being maybe by you so far. Like for example, like we have Divan, which is 16 years. We have other player which is 16, 15 years, but their body structure is more mature. But looking at the under 17, they are the right under 17 for us. But going to the WAFU, how do you see it? Is there any adjustment you can make before?
Good question, and one of the questions I really are wishing that anyone could ask that question. People ask me this on the street or everywhere all the time. Different tier is 16. It's true. It's born April 2006. Okay, 16. And our other players are 16. Guess what? When I came here, my first group of players were Divan, Deto Colley, all these guys. They were my first group of players. They were at least 17 players. So So I had over 30 players of them, you know, about 30. So when the FA asked me to get a U15 to go in Guinea to go in Sierra Leone first to play Manuel tournament, when I did the U15, I walked to Mustafa Wachi. I told him, I said, Chief, thank you very much. He said, what? I said, the U15 you allow me to get now is the team I want. I want to get my own team. I want to create my own players. I said, the whole U17 I get now, I don't want none of them. Let them all go to the U20. You know what? Because I'm a man who believes in real age. I'm a man who believes in football should go by these steps. So I allowed them to go to U20. And now, I allowed them to go to U20. And now, I followed the U15. We got a team, we went Saudi, we came to Saudi, we went to Guinea, we came to Guinea. And so tell me, one time I remember, some journalists asked me the question here. They said, why I don't play against my Eagles? Why I don't play against the U15 academy teams in that world? Why I risk the children's life to play against other teams? This is the day I want to answer that question. I allowed the children to play against Pabo, Lima United, Nesca, Junior Pro, Club Beer, because of the same mentality in Africa that people cheat with age. So I want the children to get used to it. They are used to it, trust me. When they see bigger players, they are more motivated. The first thing they tell me, coach, will be a man. Because why? They have played Lima United with big size, grow muscle, they have played, how you call it, Junior Pro, big size, grow muscle, they have played Nesca, they have played other teams. So they are no longer afraid. So now the age and the body size is no more our problem. That was the strategy I used. People don't understand me. People felt that I was doing it to shoot or no, I was doing it to get it prepared. This was preparation of this team. That we can, this African football, we will still meet people who are cheap of age. It happened, I saw Nigeria and Ghana game in the U17 just last week. Come on, but we're not afraid. This is what we get prepared for. And trust me, if any team comes with older age or big body, you only come to play, but the football itself is 90 minutes with all we trust us. The Moroccan coach told me on the line. Before I game, he shook my hand and said, wow, you're a young team. After the game, I came to shake your hand to tell you, thank you for the game. He hold my hand, he held my hand and said, coach? I said, yes, in French. He said, don't leave this team. You got feature. You got real age. It's the first time in Africa that I see a team come with real age that we will be better than them. I said, thank you. He said, yes. You got a good team. So these are things that I want to hear, that we are not trying to cheat. No matter you say the players older, I don't care. What I care is I want to see my player in that structure. The young structure that people believe that they are at that age. So let them play. No matter what happens, football is played with intelligence, not because of age. No. So we'll not be afraid, we'll take on it.
Yusuf.
Yeah, coach, we have a long head up for the Honor 17. And there have been reports linking you with the national team job. Nigerians are not in support of you leaving per your tremendous performance and want you to continue with the kids. What do you have?
The job is a woman. First I will tell you, it's a woman. There's nothing being said to me. Nobody contacted me. I'm not in no anything. As a professional coach, I don't want to make something clear to you. People who consider me as children coach or youth coach or I still with the youth team, I want to tell them that I'm a coach, I'm a professional coach, I'm an expert in that people like you to help. So in my country, want me to help any category, I will help. That does not mean that I will leave the U17 or leave the U15 or leave the U12. I am here to work. I'm not here to sit in my house. The first thing you should know, every God blessing morning I'm at the FA at 7 to 8 o'clock. Nobody can argue that. I'm here until 5 in the evening. Every God blessing day. And I have a nice apartment where I can sit, sleep, spend a week, 2 weeks. I don't care. My kid don't treat. I don't come here. But I'm always here because I am here to work for my country. I will do everything in my power. By the grace of the Almighty, I will do everything to work for this country. Even if it takes my skin, my sweat to get on this soil for this country, I will take everything to to work for this country. And this country is beyond. This country is more than every one of us. So no matter what happens, we have to fight for this country. So if I'm given the opportunity to go up to the coach, trust me, I will go and do my best. I'm not going to say I'm the best coach. No, I don't want to be best coach. I just want to be someone who will be in the history of life. That is my aim. That my children will come here from Canada, you will tell them one day, oh, the guy, my man died for fighting this stuff for us. We have to write our own history. And I'm here to write my own history for the abroad. And before leaving abroad to go anywhere else in my career, I have to write my history for my country. And my country have to be proud of me.
We'll take a question from my community. Oh, sorry, this way.
Coach Tigla was a junior. You came and you started with the U15 program. Now they are at the U17, and then you are trying to start another U15 program. My question is, you have a son, Ansu Keita, who fit in the U15 or U14 program. Are you in the long term planning to make him part of your plans, make him part of the squad, or you just want to carry on with the players here?
Ansu Keita turns 13 next month. It's not about me. It's about something. I can give you the guarantee. Something dream, you sleep, you wake up, something want to do. Just a short joke. All my children have their own nationality. They call themselves nationality. My people say, in Liberian, Guinean, Ivorian, and Canadian. So something they tell me I'm an Liberian. So why I say, I'm a part country, I'm an Liberian. So just to tell you, my other second son who is playing American football, he said, I'm not Liberian, I'm not Guinean, I'm a Canadian. So, you know, it's just a joke. But trust me, something will definitely be for that. And any of my son, even Mohamed Keita, who just got a scholarship to the States, Mohamed is planning to come and train with the U20. If he made it, that's not made it, come back. But all my children will play for that because I love that. And I teach my children my root, where I come from. It's important. So none of my children will ever play as long as I'm living. People say we don't have control of our children. Yeah, we are after this. I don't believe in that. Because they start from where they start from their young age. So something, I can guarantee you, Tigla, something will develop from that. But I don't know if it will come this year you can make it because this year is 13. The time is very short. Maybe next year we'll definitely join you. Next year, because every year is U15 tournament. So next year you'll definitely play for a U15 tournament. If you come and make it, you will just come or also maybe next year you'll be 14. Because at the age of 15, I think you will be going to the PHA Academy in France. They already have a short gentleman agreement with us. Because from U12, when you were 10 years old, you play U12 tournament, they make that agreement. Maybe you will be in France, and that's not far from here. So coming here will be easy for him.
I mean, it's a good thing that you will allow or want your kids to play for Liberia. Would they be treated on an extra level or the same measure with the rest of the kids, the way they were recruited, and you saw talent, and decided to be able to build on that? Secondly, the under 15 new recruits have not started training. Are you worried about that? And how soon do you intend to be able to start the training with them?
The first question is if you will be
Preferential treatment.
preferential treatment for the coach.
Conflict of interest.
Michael, in the first place, I've never coached my children before. That's the record I have in Canada. And my son, Samson, became the best goalkeeper in the PHA Cup in France. It's not me who made the best goalkeeper. And personally, in the U13 tournament, and U13 championship in Canada, in my province, he's the best goalkeeper right now. As I'm speaking to you, the Impact of Montreal, who's a Montreal football club now, their youth team is in negotiation with him. He may go there but PSG have a German agreement for us, so that's why the mother and myself trying to discuss if you should stay with them or you should go Paris, or France in 2 years from now. So these are things, it's not me who made it. So you tell me that, bro, I'm not going to give you any private to say, yeah, he's from Canada or he's my son. No, I don't have a son or anything I push. If something comes to the U15, something is a Liberian, is part of the U15, he's not there as my son, he is there as my player. And he will be there as my son, like the way I have everybody as my children. All my players are all my children. There's no specific treatment from me to any other. So you can rest assured that something comes to that boy, he's come to that boy as a fulfill. And if he don't make the team, he will definitely pack his luggage and go back to Canada. So that is for sure. And 2, for the U15, the U15 that we just started, I worried because there's no support going on, because there's no money to start practice, to start training. And we have the tournament in August. So imagine, so we need to do this, I think if they push for every department to throw their support behind the U15, so at least we can have some training sessions and get them prepared for August. So I'm appealing to everybody to come in and let's find support and let's support this children so they start training. Because tomorrow if it's short, we will not get prepared like people will expect.
Okay.
So are you trying to tell us if the Liberia Football Association, in collaboration with the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, gave you this job as an opportunity? Can you tell us that you will take Liberia national team to the African Cup of Nations or one of those World Cup?
Chief, your question is so good. When we wait, that's the wait the day or the year that I will be given the opportunity to set my control to senior level, then I think I can answer your question. Because for now, I don't really know that maybe it'll be 5 years, 10 years, because I still with the U17 now, my focus is the U17 national team. So if you tell me now you can qualify the U17 national team to the African competition, I will tell you yes, we can. But it's football. We are going to try. Some of the videos, they have a different style of play. It's the same possession football they play, but some of them play more long ball in the finishing line. Trying to adapt ourselves to see how best we can get them, see how best we can play against them and close them up. But football is the guy, the strategy was a strategy. So I can't explain all my strategy, like what I'm going to do. No, but I'm going to tell you that we play our strategy to close them down. So we know them a little bit, we know that much. The only team that I not yet see much of them is the team they call France Vienna FC. France Vienna FC play in the 3rd Division League of Austria. So we are playing the first team. So imagine us playing Freeport, not Freeport, let's say a team that just came to the 2nd Division. Teams where Samira, okay? That's the team we're going to play in Austria. They just go to the 2nd Division, I think. I don't know yet the league is over, but they were talking. So in the first team, so I'm not seeing video of them. I'm trying to share
Alright, before we close the press conference, we'll take last concern from Wayne Gara.
Thank you, Coach. There's a concern that the both of us had is about the recent 115 improvement. Firstly, I want you to tell us here how really it was done because if memory can serve me well. It was done predicated from the 115 Orange youth tournament that was posted. If that is right, a team went to the final. They became runner-up to Nation 1 Academy. And of the list of players invited for the trial, not a single player from that academy, Ansu Academy, was called for the trial for the 115 justification. Can you tell us whether you didn't see any good player that went on to be a runner-up from the just ended 115 tournament that made you to not the last winners?
Okay. This is one of the best questions I've encountered in that process since my life. I will answer it the way you ask me. In the first place, it's incorrect if you say that it's an Orange U15 tournament with selected players from. That was the only tournament that was used to select players from. No.
According to the information
No, that, nothing LFA said prove to me everywhere on their website or on their social media that LFA said that we only selected players for that tournament. There was nothing said like that. That's one. And two, the justification was the most transparent justification in the world football history. Okay, I can tell you this because we open it now, we open our email address, we have over 700 applicants in the whole country. Over 700 applicants. Tell me, is that not transparent? 700 applicants, and then we have all the trial on 8 years. We now go to choose our fear. No, all was on 8 years. And I was not alone. We have Tafa Money, the head coach of U20. We have Keita. We have Nathaniel Sherman, who is the goalkeeper trainer of the national team. We have Sajoro, Sato. And we have Dominic Savvy, who is one of my deputies. We have Rashid William, who is my deputy. We have 6 or 7 coaches came on this trial. It was not one day. We have over 6 or 7 in the morning. We tried to see everybody, we saw everybody, and we selected among the 700, we selected almost 100. Then we came back, we selected 50. We selected 32. That's 32 we have now. And then you talk about Ansu Academy. You know Orange tournament. I personally selected a player from Ansu Academy. 2 of us. I selected a player from Ansu Academy that 2 of us.
Agreed.
You agree to that?
I agree to that.
So if I existed the academy in this country, I kept it for almost 1 month of us. But he was not good, he was not adapted. You are just keeping because it's from Ansu Academy.
No, that is far from the question.
Okay. No, that's what I'm telling you now. Because you said the one academy, you said the one runner up. So going runner up, that means that we're supposed to take there for you because you want runner up. If a player is not, we have never talent, it's not 1, it's not 15. No. 2. That's the same thing people circulating. There are certain academies here that say, oh, you don't take place for this academy. Let me tell you about this. I am not here to cheat. Talent identification is another aspect of coaching, which is not just being done like I'm doing it. You have to learn it. You have to school for it. Okay? And which of course, that is part of my coaching education to identify talent. I can look at our talent. You know making what I'm searching for. I know I can improve this talent. And you can see some talent, oh, this guy can pass the job. For me, his passing is not that much. The other guy, this guy can do better than this. It's talent identification. You have to understand the criteria that we use. So, just to answer your question that, during the Orange tournament, I did not wait for Ansu Academy to go so final. Their first game, I took a player from them. I took to the U17, present U17 team. They spent 1 month or 1 month training with us. We took your camp, training with us. But you had to yourself to the team. And after we were forced to let you go from there. And it's not that I knew that. Some players on my team today, Emmanuel Foley, You saw him against Morocco, the left back. He was on my team the first time. Natal Shaman Seniors Hall. You know very well. We dropped him from the team to say, go and rest. Just one and a half month ago, and we called him to come. And he did. We saw him against Morocco. It was fantastic. So every player that comes to us, if we tell you to go back, it doesn't mean that we drop you to say we're not careful. No, we stay high. We still know. We are in our plan. So maybe the guy from Ansu Academy, maybe tomorrow we may say, okay, come over again. Let's see you again. You come in conditions. So sorry, it's not because we hate Ansu, that's our plan.
Thank you. And we're going to make it conversational. I would say 3 comments.
No, I just want to go follow so that you just let it.
No, we don't want to make it conversational. I'm so sorry we got that from Intel Sports. I just say thank you for so much. They're going to exhaust 15 minutes press conference. Actually, I think Mr. Keita answered most, if not all, the concerns here today. I know we should say travel to Austria and we can guys move up. So guys, my colleagues, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Wow,
Finishing press post.